From the shadows of New York's Manhattan skyline to Arizona's Valley of the Sun resides a radio program the world over has been waiting for. Hosted by two men no one has ever heard of. It's a place where idiocracy runs free and rarely a point is made. Kieran.
We're looking up something about something that doesn't exist, and then we're reading a quote that this dude just made up, and we're taking it as fact.
Rocket.
Yahoo Answers, the same place where people ask, I never had sex, can I get pregnant? That's the same place.
Together, these men will bring you laughter at any cost, even if that means sacrificing their own egos or well-being. So put your brains on standby. Sit back and relax. The boys have returned. Lunatic Radio starts now.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
What up, everybody? LR show. Well, it's just me. Yeah. Just me today. No Rock. Rock had to bail last minute. And we haven't done a show in probably a month and a half. So this is going real good on the LR show that's been running since 2001. But I guess we can't even claim that anymore because we've taken so many breaks. A 2-year break, and then we start doing the shows again, and then we stop doing the shows and all this stuff. I don't even know. Yeah, so I popped on today considering Rock couldn't do the show today, and I wanted to give you guys something to, I guess, I don't know, see. That we're still here and we're still wanting to do the show. At least I am. And the show is going to change a little bit. I know we haven't done a show since April, and because we've all been busy, we're getting older, and Rock's got a new baby and all this stuff. So the show is going to change slightly. Every Sunday I'm going to give you a show, but some days it will be just me doing the show like I'm doing today. I don't know if this is going to be a full show because I wasn't really prepared to do it solo, but and then some days it will be with me and Rock like it used to be, and then other days it will be me and our buddy there, Chris Italia, who will fill in for Rock, and then some other days Leroy Jenkins is still around, so he'll be doing the show as well. So the show is going to be a little different. It's going to be like a mixture of 4 people, but there will be a show each and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on our YouTube channel. I, for one, love doing this radio program. I love talking to you folks, even though I can't see you, and I'm just staring at myself right now on the damn monitor, talking to myself in my own apartment. It's weird. But, yeah, we'll be doing a show, and it'll be fun, and we'll get back to doing radio and get back to joking around about all this craziness, I guess, that's happening in the world, and that'll be fun. It'll be fun to do. Live number to call in, 718-690-9290. Hopefully this is broadcasting over YouTube. I'm not even sure if it is or not, because I hate being host, engineer, and fucking, I don't know, producer at the same time. I hate doing that. That's why it's so fun having Rock do the show with me, because he knows that aspect of radio, and I just don't. I just know how to do dick jokes and all that stuff. So, yeah, the world is crazy. In the month and a half we've been off, I've been doing a lot of nothing, watching a lot of Netflix, a lot of documentaries, and I actually took a trip to back where I'm from, which is the East Coast. And I just saw a picture of myself on YouTube starting the show. I look like a deer in headlights. There I am. God damn it. Yeah, so it's fun. Yeah, I took a trip back to the East Coast. It was good. It was good to be back on the East Coast. The East Side is the best side. What everybody tells you about California, it's horseshit. Because the people on the East Coast of the United States are the best. There's something about the people on the East Coast of the United States that's just... it's just real. It's It's raw, and they're just down to earth people. I haven't met any folks, traveling around the country and all that stuff, being on the East Coast and meeting people from the Midwest and the South and stuff. They just don't compare to people from the East Coast. I don't understand. It's just the mentality on the East Coast, I guess. I don't know. Call in if you want, 718-690-9290. This is the lunaticradio.com show. I am hosting it myself today. I don't know how long I'm going to go. I just want to really give you an update on what the status of the show is. Rock's got a baby and a lot of hectic schedule. He's growing up. He's got a lot on his plate, so who knows how often he'll be able to do the lunaticradio.com show. It used to be me and him, obviously, hosting the show together for the last 15 or so years. So things are going to change a little bit based on Rock's schedule. But each and every Sunday, there will be a show, and I will be a part of it. I will be the mainstay, I guess. I will be here doing the show, and other people will join me. It'll be Leroy Jenkins, as you've known on the show. I'll try to get Leroy to talk a little bit. And it'll be, either me and Rock, or it'll be our friend Chris Italia who will join us and host the show. So that's the way the show will be. Hopefully I'll get comfortable enough to do the show on my own. I never thought I don't look at myself as a Joe Rogan type or a Mike Francesa type or a type of guy who can just sit here by myself and talk to you folks about crap. Because, to be honest with you, I'm not the type of guy that has really in-depth opinions about bullshit. I really don't. Because I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I look at the whole, the Roseanne thing, where she tweets these racist things and gets fired from ABC, and apparently her show's like #1, 18 million people watched it, and it's a big deal. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, they should have fired her. Oh, she should be allowed to say what she wants. I don't care. Like, I don't really have an opinion about it. I feel like she's an idiot because maybe she should realize that, she's the star of a show, and a lot of people depend on her being on the show, and they depend on having those jobs to pay their own rent and stuff. So maybe she shouldn't go and, spew racist shit because she's got a lot of responsibility on her back. She's got other people that depend on her. Maybe she shouldn't do that. But I don't really, I don't get too bent out of shape about it. I don't know. So I'm not one of these guys who can host. I don't think I can. I'm the goofy guy. I need a guy here so I can play off of him. I'm part of a radio duo. I'm not a solo act. I suck at it. I can't be a solo act. My brain doesn't work like that. I'm not that smart. I know it. I'm honest with myself. I'm not that smart. By the way, call in and help me out. 718-690-9290 if you want to call in. I think I have the phones working. I'm not even positive on that yet. No, I got to sign in. Here we go. I'm going to sign into the phones. So the phones work. That'll be good. Yeah, a lot has taken place since we've been off the air. I don't even know the password to let me see if I know the password. Hopefully that's it. No, that's not it. I don't know the password to the Skype. Well, that's great. I get on the show. I need people to call in. I can't get into my phones. I don't know what that means. Fuck. Christ. Now I got to put in this character. Oh, Christ. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, whatever. I'll try to get the phones up and working. They're not working right now. God damn. You would think I would have that lined up. I can't even see that. I hate when a website, you type in the wrong password to your shit, and then they give you like this image of these letters that are like mixed into an image, and you have to figure out what the letters are, and you got to type that in to kind of what the fuck? I typed it in wrong once. Why do I have to? I can't see if that's an H. I don't know if that's a K, Y, X, 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 H, N, K, send. I have no fucking idea what that is. Skype. I can see this one. W, D, VSSPHD. Should I be saying this stuff? Caps lock is on. I know the caps lock is on, motherfucker. All right, hold on. DK. I think that's it. That's not the right one? God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, a lot has taken place. We're still in the Me Too moment, which is fun because I'm single, and now we're in an era of in society where it's very difficult to hit on women. So that bodes well for me because I don't even know how to hit on women, and now apparently we're not allowed to because we might say the wrong thing as men to women and we get in trouble. I don't know. Apparently that's what I get that. I read an article from James Caan, the actor from The Godfather, classic actor. Apparently he said somewhere that we live in a strange time where men can't hit on women anymore. But I think James is a little, I don't even know. I don't even know what he is. I think he's right in a way. I'm nervous to say anything to a fucking woman, let alone have it taken the wrong way. Like, I'm nervous to say hi. I think it's based on my age too, because I'm 42, and I don't think anybody. I'm past my bangable years. I feel like. I really fucked myself. Well, that's all I've been doing, really. But I need to get laid. I don't know what the password is. Goddamn Skype. Please enter the password for the Microsoft. Oh, okay, I get it. I think it's this. Is that it? Oh, I think I got it. I think you guys might be able to call in a minute. Hopefully. Cool teacher checking in. How did that chat go with the girl at the gym? Well, yeah, there was this girl at the gym a month and a half ago that I was talking about. And I didn't see her. I was like, I think I said on the air, I would talk to the girl the next time I saw her at the gym. And then, as my luck goes, I didn't see her for another week. So a week went by and I didn't see her. Then I finally saw her at the gym again. And wouldn't you know, she was there with a guy who it looked like she was dating. So there goes that one. Yeah, that's my boner went to die right there. She was a hot chick, though. So be it. So that's how that went. But it serves me right. I should be like, I should be one of them guys that just, when you see an opportunity, fucking take it. Just fucking go. Just say something. Yeah. But I don't even know what to say to a chick. Like, even like hitting on a chick at a gym is awkward enough because you got to tell them to take off the earbuds and shit. You got to make them do, because everybody's wearing earbuds. And they're there at the gym. They want to get in shape. They don't want to be hit on at a gym. And now we're in the Me Too movement. So I don't know if, like, I'm Johnny old school. I don't know. I know I'm nice. I'm kind. But I feel like even like being 42 and looking like I do, saying hi to a girl is almost insulting. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Like, I see these broads that are like, they're hot. They're good looking chicks. But I don't know what they're thinking when they see me. They're like, oh shit, here comes my dad. Here's a guy that can be my dad, and he's about to say hello. What do I do? That's how I feel like, they look at me. I don't know. Cool teacher chicken in, you have luck like me. Yeah, no, I have no luck. I've never won anything in my life other than like a bucket of depression. I'm all stocked up on that. I've never hit on a girl in my life. Ever. I think I'm fucked. I lollygagged through my good fucking years. And now I'm like in the age of like untouchable old manness. No, we don't want to. No, I don't want to have. You're past that 40 mark. You have to bang old people now. I feel like girls that are even 35 look at me. I'm like, oh my God, oh fuck. That guy's past his prime. I slept through my prime. Fuck. You know what I have been watching a lot on ESPN? Thank you. Kudos to ESPN. I hate ESPN, but they've been doing a good job lately because this is me being a creep. I've been watching a lot of women's college softball, which is it's quite entertaining. A lot of girls in yoga pants, pretty much. They make those softball uniforms like yoga pants nowadays, so it's kind of good. You know, usually softball when I was a kid, when I was watching, I'd be like, I don't want to watch softball, boring. But now it's like hot. Look at the new uniforms on these broads. I think the Me Too movement has to look into those college softball uniforms. You know, they're a little risque. But I like it. I do like it. Makes college softball entertaining to watch. Because they have that angle from the center field, and it shows you the backside of the girl. This is the backside, and you see the bump, the rump, the apple bottom, and they throw the ball. You know, they whiz it. They do that 60 times, and we just watch it. Who cares what else happens? I just want to see the girl pitch the ball. But occasionally they will bring in a big girl, and that's when I just change the channel. Just fucking click off. Come back when they bring in a hot chick to pitch. Those girls are hot though. Live number to call in 718-690-9290. I'm giving you the state of the radio show. We will have a show every Sunday. We just don't. As far as you know, I'm telling the audience the way it's going to be is I will be here doing a show. I don't know if I'll be doing it solo or with Rock or with Chris Italia, who's going to join the program, or with me and Leroy Jenkins, or it might be three of us. There's going to be a combination of those four people, but I will be here every Sunday doing the show. You know, and hopefully I'll step out of my comfort zone and do the show solo and become comfortable with that. Hopefully the show will grow, because now we went from like being a good radio show to hardly even being a radio show. So our listenership is down to nothing. So hopefully we'll gather some listenership, get some calls coming in, because it's fun when you people interact with us. We do have the live chat room on the YouTube. So if you watch us live on YouTube, there's a chat room you can jump in and send feedback to us as we're live here. We love looking at that and reading off the jokes you guys provide, giving you credit and all that stuff. So that'll be fun. I did see that Kim Kardashian was at the White House talking to Donald Trump about prison reform, and that literally made my brain explode. That is, I think the movie, we love to reference the movie Idiocracy on the show, Rock and I, and we've done it ever since that movie came out. And I think what our society is now is it is something that has surpassed what that movie was. Like that movie stated that, 500 years from now, there'll be such a dumbing down of America that, it will just be ridiculous. But I feel like it didn't, that movie was correct, but it didn't need we didn't need 500 years. We literally had this week a girl who is famous, who became famous for making a sex tape, have a meeting at the White House with the president of the free world about prison reform. None of that. I mean, what is that? Like, is that an equation that adds up to something that is reasonable? That equals something reasonable? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. My brain just locks up when I think of that. My brain locks up. It locks up anyway that Donald Trump's even the president of our country. But it locks up when Kim Kardashian was invited to the White House to speak about something that is important, to speak about anything. If she went there to talk about clothes, I'd be still why? What knowledge does she possess that is different than anybody else who, what? I don't get it. How many people are watching this? Is anybody watching me talk to myself in my apartment? Weird. Yeah, so Kim Kardashian was at the White House, and there was a picture of her and Trump in the Oval Office. And I was just like, this is bizarro world. Bizarre. That's like an SNL skit. That's like something like the writers at SNL would come up with to make a sketch out of, Like, let's put Kim Kardashian in the Oval Office and we'll do a sketch about her, there on talking about prison reform because she, she has sex with guys who, I don't know. What does she want to reform about, prison? What if she doesn't want to have, dudes who with big fucking hammers sent to prison in abundance because she likes to bang them? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to make sense of it. Connor Ferry checking in. I am watching you chat with yourself over here in Scotland. Yeah, this is me chatting with myself. I'm literally staring at myself. Talk. It's a bizarre thing. I shouldn't have the monitor in front of me. I don't know. Kim Kardashian. What a bizarre fucking time we live in. Where a person like that, I literally watched her take a locomotive cock in her vagina on tape. And she's at the White House, talking to fucking Jared Kushner and the orange guy about prison reform. None of them even know what I don't give credence to, is credence the right word? To Donald Trump or Jared Kushner to even talk about or discuss that topic. And then you're going to horseshoe in a fucking broad who just bangs athletes, has a great ass, takes fucking selfies. She's the queen of the selfie, the naked selfie. All right. Shit, I mean, you're having a meeting in the Oval Office. You're the president of the United States. You're having a meeting in the Oval Office with a girl who has a famous sex tape, is queen of taking selfies of herself naked. That's the person you're talking to in the Oval Office, the White House, the most important office in this entire country. And you're talking to a Instagram whore about prison reform. I mean, I've done some stupid shit in my life, but I've never done anything as dumb as that. That makes my mind fucking hurt. That girl can get that done, yet I can't fucking bang some broad on fucking Tinder or Bumble. I mean, I don't get it. I don't fucking get that. That should be the biggest news over the last... CNN should be running with this. I haven't watched CNN in a while. I hope they are. 24 hours. What the fuck did Kim Kardashian talk about in the White House with Donald Trump? And can somebody be investigating whether or not she blew him or not? Because I feel like that's why he had her there. Or did she blow... did Trump run a fucking three-way with him and his daughter and Kim Kardashian? Because I feel like he could probably pull that off. I got to hand it to you. In a month that we've been off, I watched this Netflix 4-part documentary series. And I hate the fact that I've watched so many documentaries, but I watched this one. And it was about Trump. They have this 4-part series about Trump. And it actually made me not hate him as much. And for this one reason. He gets what he wants. The guy gets what he wants. And he, no matter how he goes about getting it, he always gets what he wants. Even in his time of coming up as a real estate dude and buying properties and a real estate owner and all that stuff. man, he did some shady shit to get that crap, and he went into fucking a ton of debt and everything. But fuck, he got what he wanted. He built what he wanted. He owned what he wanted. And he always wanted to run for president, but he never did it. He never thought it was the right time to do it. So he would jump into a race and then he'd be like, I'm going to lose. I'm going to jump out. And then, the last election came around, and then he was just like, fuck, I think I can win this. And that's why he jumped in and he won. So in that essence, I give Trump a lot of credit because he's a fucking guy who goes and gets what he wants. But other than that, he's a fucking shithead. I mean, come on. We're having fucking meetings with Kim Kardashian in the White House. Man, every week this guy fucking... And he banged a porn star. It was like fucking dancing at fucking gossip off of Route 110 in Long Island not too many weeks ago. Oh, so much shit going on in this world. Fucking Trump's an idiot. Having meetings of prison reform with fucking girls who have sex tapes. Fucking Morgan Freeman is out there getting fucking lit up because he's thrown into the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement's a little fucking crazy. I don't know what to think about that. I feel like guys are some scumbags, but I feel like we are certainly a pussified society nowadays. I don't know if I can exist in this society. I think that's why I hibernate. I don't know how to relate to anybody anymore. Yeah, call in 718-690-9290. Please help me out because I'm dying a slow death here. Kanye West was in the news over the last month since we have had a break. Apparently he's into this whole free thinking tip, which is just a mask for, being retarded. What does even free thinking mean? That guy's the most retarded dude. He's the most retarded fucking human being. And I don't even know why anybody can even come to grips with, or even in their rational mind call him a genius for anything. He's just retarded. And I don't care if he's, he's bipolar or whatever. I don't think he's bipolar. I think he's just straight retarded. So we need to stop fucking paying attention to that guy. Somehow, his confidence and stupidity came across as like genius back in the early 2000s, and people gave him a career. They're like, "Oh, this guy's different. What beats does he make? He's a talented rapper. I don't know what fucking weed everybody was smoking back then to think that this guy had any talent, but can we just, he needs to go away. We got to stop paying attention to him. And that's just it. I mean, I was a guy who made an ass out of himself in the offices of TMZ. There you go. TMZ, the place where you can act like an asshole and report on asshole shit. He went in there and just made a colossal asshole out of himself. More than TMZ already does. So fuck that guy. Gotta stop paying attention to him. Tinder and Facebook are getting into online dating. That's a good thing. That should be it. We don't need fucking Tinder. We don't need these things like Bumble or Plenty of Fish. Like all your online dating should be done on Facebook or Tinder or Instagram. You got 3. Let's narrow it down. Let's make those the 3 hubs to go to do all your fucking perverted shit. Your social media crap. Get rid of all these other things because this fucking Tinder and Bumble and Plenty of Fish, Match.com. There's too many. Get rid of them. Farmer's fucking Almanac. What was the name of that one? Not Farmer's Almanac. Farmer's Only. What the fuck? There's one for Trump lovers too, isn't there? We talked about that a few months ago on the radio show. God. 718-690-9290. Please, somebody call in. Because I'm dying a slow death. I don't know how long I can fucking do this radio show for. Yeah. So it's just a weird fucking world we live in. And I don't know. I feel like I'm past my prime. I'm being I'm past my banging years. So I kind of just, I don't know if there's people out there like me who feel the same way. They're like single. They're just like, fuck, I don't want to go outside anymore because shit's all stupid and retarded and I don't understand it anymore. I'm from a time where like kind of things were stupid and retarded, but they also made sense in a way. Nothing makes sense anymore. I feel like I can't relate to the youth anymore. I feel like they're dumber than ever, but yet technology is advancing to a fucking capacity where I can't even understand it. I mean, in 12 years, 15 years from now, we're going to have AIs running around. And fuckable robots and shit. I don't get it. Like, things are getting colossally stupid, but super advanced in the same fucking era. We're like in a weird era. This is weird. I just want to hibernate. That's why I just stay home. And I'm sitting here talking to myself on a fucking YouTube. It's fucking bizarre. Like, this is bizarre. What I do here, doing a podcast, is weird. I'm talking to myself. You guys are there on the internet, on the phone. I'm talking to people on the phone. But through video. This whole thing's weird. I might be losing my mind. But I don't think I am. I think I'm the most rational person out there. I'm fucking rational. Fuck. Cool teacher checking in. I'm not even pre-reading these before I say them. Something about people being in prison for nonviolent crime. She's focusing on the one person at the time. People say, all right, so that's why she was there. But what expertise does Kim Kardashian have on that subject? The only thing Kim Kardashian is an expert in is taking D. That girl can take a D. She can take a D. I'm talking dick. Do I need to fucking spell it out for you people? D-I-C-K. That girl has advanced knowledge on that topic. Not fucking non-violent prison inmates. Yeah. Fucking Christ. Where's my sounder? Why is that not loud? I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? My soundboard's not working. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. 718-690-9290. Call in. Because I need people to talk to. Because the further the show goes on, I'm going to sound more and more fucking insane. You know what? I'll transition into this. I actually watched a fucking Tony Robbins, I'm Not Your Guru documentary on Netflix. And I became so fucking fascinated with that dude that I kind of want to go to one of his events and have like a breakthrough. I don't know if you folks don't know who Tony Robbins is. He's like that guy who, he's like a motivational speaker type. He helps you fucking advance in life. Like you say you have a problem, like, I want to get out of debt, but there's something about my personality that doesn't, it enables me. I have this blockage and I can't fucking ever get out of the debt. What in my past or in my fucking soul is blocking me from furthering myself and bettering myself as a person? Well, you go to fucking Tony's seminar, he breaks you down, he teaches you some shit, and apparently you become fucking, you have a breakthrough and you better your life. So I was watching a Tony Robbins documentary about this seminar that he does in like Florida, like once a year. It's called like fucking something about destiny, something about like fucking achieve your destiny or fucking bang your destiny or fucking blow your destiny or fuck your destiny or something like that. It was one of them things. But and people, there's like 5,000 people. Nah, 7,000. Not 700 people. 700 people go to this fucking thing. They pay $5,000 for 6 days to go to this seminar. It's a 6-day seminar. It's a week. It is like some Boca Raton resort. $5,000 they pay for this. But they, I feel like it's very beneficial. If you have the means to go, But there were some crazy stories in this fucking documentary. Like this broad came up in like a fucking cult, and it was like one of those Waco, Texas cults. Like who's that fucking guy? Not Jeremy. David Koresh. It's like a David Koresh cult. It's like one of them type of cults where like she was a child coming up in this commune, and she like even as like a 14-year-old girl, she had to share her body, and the way to show God love was through sex and all this shit. And she's telling Tony this in the seminar. Like this girl, and she's there at this fucking Tony Robbins thing because she wants to learn how to love again. She doesn't know how to love because she's been like raped her whole life. Oh man, it was fucking powerful shit. But Tony got her through it. The guy's a fucking miracle. That Tony Robbins, man, he's no fucking fluke. I feel like he's the real deal. And if I had $5,000, I think I might go fucking spend a week in Broker with Tone. By the way, I would go there and go to Destiny fucking 6-day Destiny fucking thing, whatever the fuck it's called, Find Your Destiny fucking conference. And I would go there, have a breakthrough, and then fucking break through with some broad there too, because it's euphoric. These people have these euphoric moments. And what's more, let's add to that. I'll go there. I'll have a breakthrough. The broad next to me, she has a breakthrough. And I'm just like, let's go break through together up in your room. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, I could get laid at a Tony Robbins fucking... I could totally get laid. That is the one place... I was watching this documentary on Netflix. I was like, if I had $5,000, I would totally go there. Because there's hot bros that go to this thing. Like that Julianne Hough was there. Maria Menounos was there. Tell me I'm not a fucking Tony Robbins benefit. And I'm fucking like, Tony, I want to fucking break through with podcasting. Tell me I had this fucking thing. I suck with business. Tell me, and he breaks me down. I had this euphoric moment. And I'm just like, and then Maria gets broken down. She has this euphoric moment. I'm banging Maria Menounos fucking 20 minutes later. Because we have these breakthroughs. Tony, I swear to God, Tony could get me laid. That's what I'm saying. I would go to the Tony Robbins seminar just for the fact that I need to break through and get laid. That would be it. That would be my thing. But I would have to share. God, if Tony Robbins heard my story, because you have to tell Tony about yourself, your life, and this and that. I feel like if Tony heard my story, he'd be fucking sad. I think I would bum him out. But hopefully, I think he would help me out. That Tony Robbins, I'm telling you, people, that guy's no joke. He's no fluke. That fucking Tony Robbins is, he should be more important than he actually is. He should the guy's a multimillionaire. I mean, he's got that going for him. But more people, like this guy should have a show. Helps people out. I don't think anything he does is bullshit. It's like he calls himself something. Calls himself like a realistic psychologist or something like that. And he's great. He cuts through the bullshit that people try to give him, and he just cuts you down to your core and tells you what your problem is, what in your past caused you to be like this, or the way you are, and that's why you can't get to where you want to go. That fucking you should watch the documentary, Netflix. I'm Not Your Guru, Tony Robbins. Good fucking one. 718-690-9290. This is the Lunatic Radio Show, and I don't know how long I've even been on the air, but I want to point out that the show is going to change a little bit. I mean, Rocket can't be a part of the show as much as he wants to be because he's got a newborn and he's got a crazy busy career going on. So on some weeks it will be me doing the show solo like I am doing now, or I'll be co-hosting it with our buddy Chris Italia, who owns the Stand Comedy Club in New York City, or it will be our buddy Leroy Jenkins, who will be here. And so there'll be a mixture of 4 co-hosts, or 4 people doing the show. But every Sunday, every week, there will be a new lunaticradio.com show in some capacity. So it might be the old school way, or it might be the new school way. But you guys know Chris. He's a great friend of the show. I want to point out that Chris, obviously, he owns the Stand Comedy Club in New York City. in Gramercy, and they're actually opening up a new stand. Not a news stand, a new stand comedy club in Manhattan, and I guess in the next half a year, which is going to be fucking something tremendous. He was telling me about it. I caught up with him in Jersey last week when I was out on the East Coast, and we had a little fucking, a little powwow. He gave me a little fucking lowdown on what's going on with the comedy scene in New York City. So, and that's what's happening in his fucking with his comedy club, which is cool. It's going to be fucking great. There's some great things he's, I'm not going to spill the beans right now, but there's some great things he's doing with that comedy club, and it's pretty fucking cool, man. It's going to be a fucking place for people to go and hang out. It's not just like a fucking standard comedy club where you go there, you see a show, you buy 2 drinks and get the fuck out. No, the stand is a totally different place than that. It's, you go there and it's a fucking experience. You can have fucking a great meal, a 5-star fucking meal. You can have, there's a great bar. There's going to be it's going to be so, I can't give it away. It's going to be great shit. Not only comedy, but a different aspect of comedy is going to be there too. Be able to do that there at the new stand. And it's going to be a bigger facility. It's going to be great. So Chris Italia will be a part of this radio program. The guy who owns that will be a part of this radio program. So, which is good. Which is fucking great. I love Chris. It was funny. I met up with him and we went to a new a Jersey nightclub, him and I, last week, me and Chris. And it was bizarre because we're old. And we shouldn't be going to fucking like towny bars. It was called the Uptown Bar, but it was one of those, there was nothing uptown about this bar. It was just a fucking bar in Keyport. I think it was the town of Keyport, New Jersey. It was called the Uptown Bar. And we rolled in there and everybody was in their 20s. Everybody, it looked like a fucking, a casting call for like the Jersey Shore. Like every character from the Jersey Shore, that show on MTV, was represented. Girls and guys. And what we found, what was weird about the whole experience of being there is that the music that they were playing in this bar and the thing that everybody was dancing to was the same shit that they played at the fucking discotheque when we were kids. I found it odd that the party music they play at fucking, clubs still is the same shit they played fucking 20 years ago. I don't get it. There's no like new fucking music you can play at a fucking club to get people to get their ass shaken. It's the same fucking music. Like fucking House of Pain, like goddamn fucking Ace of Base. Same shit. They're playing that now for the young kids. It was garbage music 20 years ago. And 20 years later, it's still garbage music. And the fucking generations have changed. No way the music the club music they played 20 years ago should have lasted 20 years and been still being played. I get it. Found that bizarre. But I should never be in a club anymore. I fucking too old for that crap. 718-690-9290. Somebody call in. I feel like you guys are just playing a bit on me at this point because no one's just... Are you guys doing something in the chat room and say, don't call in, like Kieran just fucking die a slow death? Is anybody even fucking watching this? I don't even know if anybody's even watching this. Well, it's going to be available for podcast. Fuck it. What else do I have in my bag of fucking notes that I have here? I just been watching a lot of Netflix shit. And that Netflix as a company is going to be a fucking giant because I'm looking at the fucking, I pay, I don't know, if you don't have Netflix, you should get Netflix because it's the best bargain for entertainment, I think, out there. It's like $10 a month, at the most $14 a month, and you get so much shit. There's so much shit to watch on Netflix. I pay fucking, let's see, $165 or something for cable, and I barely even watch it. Barely watch it. I'm always watching Netflix. I only have cable because I want to watch fucking news. And the news is not even news anymore. It's just fucking agenda-driven bullshit. That's another thing we need. Like, we got the Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC. We need a network that doesn't talk about... We need a 24-hour news network that doesn't even touch politics at all. Doesn't even touch it. Just tells us the rest of the news that's happening in the world. It won't go near public politics. A anti-politic political news channel 24/7. That's what we need. I swear to God, if we put that on the air, a lot of people will be watching that shit. Let's see. Did I watch Evil Genius? No, I haven't watched that one yet. I want to watch Evil Genius on Netflix. There's so much shit on Netflix. There's too much. I'm still like, Netflix is like a full pantry of food, and I'm still nibbling at the top fucking, I'm still, getting the crackers from the top shelf. I haven't dove down into the real shit, the good stuff. I haven't even hit the cookie shelf yet. There's so much shit on Netflix. Like I spent like a week just watching Jerry Seinfeld shit on Netflix. I was just watching everything Jerry Seinfeld's ever done. Those documentaries though are good, man. I've watched a ton of documentaries on Netflix this is what I love about watching a documentary. I'll watch a documentary based on just, like I'll just see it and I'll just go, fuck, I know nothing about that. Click, let me watch it. And then I'm blown away. That's what I love about documentaries. And that Tony Robbins one blew me the fuck away. The Trump one blew me the fuck away. I hate Trump. And he's a piece of shit. But from watching that, I got like a fucking good perspective on the guy. Like I got a good feeling to the, the way he is. I got a good feeling I got to get some explanation to the reason why he is the way he is. Took me a while to say that, but there you go. God damn. It's good shit, man. I if you don't have Netflix, I think you're insane. Get rid of the Cody shit. Don't do the Cody illegal crap. Just pay the fucking $10. Netflix is all you need. And that company's going to be a fucking giant. That company's going to be a giant like Amazon's a giant. Like Apple's a giant. Mark my fucking words. Netflix is going to be a giant. And all the other cable companies and cable providers around this country are going to have to follow suit to what they're doing. And they're going to, and maybe hopefully it will eventually lead to that a la carte type of TV service. Like, I just want CNN, I want ESPN, I want HBO. That's all I want. And you pay for those 3 channels. That's the way it should be. There's no way I should have to fucking pay for 200 channels and where I only watch 5. Like, it's horseshit. I pay $165 a month, sometimes even more than that, and I only watch 5 channels. Fuck. And we need to get back to that. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about subjects I don't really know too much about. So, I was going to go on that net neutrality fucking kick, but fuck it. I don't know much about it, so I don't want to sound like an asshole. But yeah, the government should remain net neutral. The internet's got to be free reign. Got to let us have our free reign on the internet. It's where we have fun. It's fucking great. It's a great place to be. But if the government's getting involved and they allow the fucking cable companies to fucking slow down our fucking bandwidth speeds and fucking, block websites and shit, it ain't going to be free. Not going to be good. It's going to fucking direct our thinking. Like the internet already does that anyway. I saw, who was it? Charlemagne the God on fucking Bill Maher this week. And he was talking about how, he mentioned something that was actually, it's very true. And I think about it a lot. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you flick, you jump on your social media, like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram is already telling you what you should be thinking about based on trends. Like what should you be thinking about today? What opinion should you have? And if you just, that's how we think nowadays. I feel like most people think that way. Like they wake up in the morning and they already know, like their opinion about stuff is already given to them on the internet or on the news. If you click on CNN or Fox, whichever way you go. And that's not right. People should be making their own opinions about shit on their own, because that's how you grow as a human being. That's how you expand your mind. You become more open to shit. That's a really good point by Charlemagne the God. That guy's actually pretty good. Fucking, I like that guy. He's like the fucking hottest talk radio show host out there. Also, you got to watch the other thing. I'm on this Netflix tip. You got to watch fucking David Letterman's hour interview show that he does on Netflix. That's better than his old fucking The Late Show that he did on CBS. Way better. It's an hour. He picks like a really interesting person and he sits them down and he interviews them for an hour. You had a Barack Obama on there. You had George Clooney on there. You had Tina Fey on there. You had Howard Stern on there. Fucking fascinating interviews. Really good shit. That's what I'm saying. Netflix is going to be a fucking giant. Which this show should be on Netflix. Fuck. We'll call it fucking Kieran's fucking talking to himself for an hour about nothing show. That's what we'll call it. Is anybody listening to me here? 718-690-9290. I'm going to have a Me Too moment around 11 o'clock tonight, which is going to be great. I want to know why my fucking sampler's not making noise. There it is. This should be my Me Too moment sounder. Because my Me Too is a little different than the Me Too everybody knows about. I tell you what, there is one bad show on Netflix. It was, who's that broad? Who's the somebody help me out in the chat room. What's the name of the girl, the comedian girl who did the correspondence dinner keynote speech? That comedian. It's like Michelle Wolf, I think. Am I right? I don't know if I'm right about that or not. Michelle Wolf. I think it's Michelle Wolf. I gotta look it up. I gotta get her name right because if I fucked it, Michelle, let's see, comedian. Yeah. Yes, Michelle Wolf. Michelle Wolf, great comedian, very funny girl. She has a Netflix it's like almost like a Daily Show type thing, but it is fucking dreadful. It is the worst thing out there. I watched the latest episode last night, and I was just fucking blown away by how bad it was. I was like, this broad is this comedian. This is the girl who did the correspondence dinner thing and slayed everybody, every fucking journalist in America, including members of the White House, like into their face. She did it for fucking at the correspondence. She did it for 45 minutes, just slaying people. It takes a lot of balls to do that. It was fucking genius. It was a genius set. But yet her fucking Netflix show, her take on the Daily Show, Comedy Central's Daily Show, is fucking brutal. It's terrible. It's terrible. They need to revamp that show. Like I was watching that show last night. I was like, I need to produce this show. This show sucks. Yeah, whoever producing that show is fucking brutal at it. And if I were Michelle Wolf, I should look at that show and go, I'm quitting because this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I'm not going to have a career anymore if I continue to do this show because people are going to fucking reference this show. Like you're always only as good as your last thing in entertainment. And if this is her last thing in entertainment, she's going to go down in flames. That's what I'm saying. Call in 718-690-9290 or I'm just going to fucking quit. I got to watch Evil Genius apparently. I'll watch that one. But I got to watch Westworld tonight. That's on. Because Westworld is really good. And they have bangable robots on it. And I feel like with the way my fucking sex life is going, the only thing I can hope for is a bangable robot in the future. So, Westworld tonight. Oh, Christ. I'm going to watch a little Westworld maybe tonight and have a Me Too moment a little bit later. I'm going to hijack that Me Too fucking hashtag and just change the whole meaning of it to masturbation. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. That should be my new bit. Just fucking hijack hashtags and change the meaning of them. Cool Teacher Chicken. I'm watching The Shooter on USA Network before season 3 starts in a few weeks. What is The Shooter? I don't know anything about that movie, that show. There's too many things. Too many things. There's so much to watch. We are literally in a golden age. I don't know if you can call it the golden age, but it's like better than the golden age of TV. There's so much good shit out there to watch. There's a lot of bullshit, but there's a lot of good shit out there you can be entertained with. Like, there's so much shit. And I feel like, I don't know. Like, if I were like I don't know. I guess I would imagine, like, there's so many good shows out there. There are so many great shows that are not even recognized for being great shows because people just don't have the time to watch them because they're watching all the other great shows. You know what I mean? There's too much good shit. It's going to take me fucking a decade to get around to everything that's out now. Like this year. There's so much shit to watch. If I only got so much time. Plus, I got to mix in getting laid. And going to work and paying bills. Too much shit to watch. I got like an hour a day to watch anything, and that's at 11 o'clock. And half the time I'm like, what porn can I watch? I gotta figure out what porn. I was like I had to like prepare porn like it's a sandwich and bring it to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pre-game. I gotta search. I gotta scroll. No. Scroll. I gotta look for what I want to watch. I heard Chris Rock not too long ago talk about his addiction to porn. Apparently, Chris Rock, the comedian, had an addiction to porn, and he described his addiction to porn and what it was. And I think Dave Chappelle actually was doing it too, and was talking about it. And I was just like, man, their addictions have nothing on mine. But I don't consider my thing addiction. I don't have to watch it. Like, I'm not like, if I don't watch porn for fucking a month, it's not a big deal. So is that an addiction? No. It's just something I do so I can get groggy and go to bed. That's all it is. Moderation, motherfuckers. Even banging, like having sex with a dude or a girl. If you're a woman having sex with a guy or having fucking sex with a girl. Like, you can't bang all the time. You gotta even do that in moderation. I think these shows that I do solo have to have like an underlying theme that I always go back to. I think that's the only way that would even make sense. Because right now I don't think I'm making sense. Sniper Ryan Phillippe, based on a movie with Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is a dude I can't figure out. He's like a really successful dude, but I can't figure out whether or not he's a douche or not. Like, is he a stand-up guy or is he a douchebag? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Like, I want to think Mark Wahlberg's kind of a douchebag, but in other ways, I'm like, I might want to hang out with the guy, play some golf. Good. You know, he's from Boston. He's a little down to earth, he seems like, but then like I see him again and he's like, he's a fucking douchebag. He's like 46. He's got his shirt off. What are you doing? It's like, he's like on Instagram, with his shirt off, flexing, talking about fucking supplements. I'm like, what are you doing? But, you know, in the same hand, he's fucking opening up fucking burger joints around the fucking world, and he's producing fucking HBO series and fucking starring in movies. I'm like, maybe he's not a douchebag. I don't know. Like, he's playing golf with Tiger Woods and shit, hanging out with basketball players during the NBA playoffs. I'm like, is he? I don't know if he's a douche or not. Maybe he does all that cool shit so it would fucking take away from the fact that he goes shirtless and he's 46 and on the internet. I don't know. I don't know about Mark Wahlberg. I don't know. Yeah, so good for that guy though. I think I'm running out of shit. I think I'm done. I just really was popping on today to tell you people that there will be a Lunatic radio show every Sunday from here on out. And it will be in some sort of capacity. It will be me and Rock, how it normally is, or it will be me and another co-host, or it will be me solo doing the show like I am now. But what I do need from you guys is for you folks to interact with the program. And that's by watching it live on YouTube. And search out Lunatic Radio, subscribe to us on YouTube. The Lunatic Radio Show on YouTube, and follow us on the Twitter at Lunatic Radio, on Facebook at Lunatic Radio, and fucking save our Skype Lunatic Radio Skype handle on Skype. become our friends. I don't know what you do on Skype. But anyway, you also need to call into the radio program, 718-690-9290 when we're live. So when we're live on Sundays, you need to call in. It'd be fun. You become like a little mini internet celebrity talking to the fucking internet radio host guys. Yeah. So I want to get back to doing good radio shows and building this thing up. And I've been doing this for fucking 16 years. I think I'm pretty good at it. I got a good personality. I'm a sane human being. I'm realistic. And I'm not that bright. So fuck it. It's going to be fun. I'm going to talk about shit that I have no idea. I don't know anything about. But I'm going to feel like I do. I'm going to sound like an idiot. And you guys can sit back and laugh. That's what this show's about. I'm going to drink Monster Energy drinks. Every week I'm going to come on here and tell you about the broad that I dig, but I can't bang. It's going to be a fucking blast. And we're all going to grow old together. Then eventually we'll have some celebrity guests on. We'll talk about that. Talk to them. We'll get some musicians on here. We'll fucking talk to them. We'll get some comedians on here. We'll talk to them. We'll get some hot broads on here. We'll talk to them. We're going to have fun. We're going to do some shit. I'm going to talk to Rock about him being a new dad. And Rock's going to come on and fucking, spill his genius about what fucking film he's making next or something. So that's what we'll do. We're going to have a lot of fun with the radio show. So, on that note, I will play this. I don't even know what this is. But this is how I'm going to end the show. This is my ending of the show music. I might have to save this. Yeah. So follow us on Twitter at Lunatic Radio, on Instagram at Lunatic Radio. Save the number. Put this in your phone. 718-690-9290. 718-690-9290. And save it as the Lunatic Radio Show hotline. And call in on Sundays when we're live. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Lunatic Radio Show on YouTube. Do that. And we'll be back. We're doing this fucking show now. It might just end up being me. But I'm going to continue to do the show because I like doing this. I'm in my apartment by myself. Everything else is turned off in my apartment. Other than this fucking hub of electricity. This is weird. But you people need to interact because I'm going to go insane if you don't. Because I'm just sitting here talking to myself on a monitor. And it's fucking bizarre. I don't even know how many people are watching this. But anyway, thank you for checking out the Lunatic Radio Show. We will be back next Sunday. I don't know who's going to be on the show, but I will be here. So for everybody who's a part of the show, everybody who's been listening, thank you. And I will see you next week. Peace, motherfuckers. Keep it real.